My name is Cynthia Lynn, and I am advocating on behalf of the Caravan Stage Company, a non-profit professional theater company that creates and tours original spectacle theatrical productions on the deck and in the rigging of a 100-foot theater ship, the Amara Zee. The mission is to inspire, educate, and entertain diverse audiences through innovative and accessible theater that celebrates the human spirit and the natural world. I performed as a dancer and sailed the ship for the 2003 North American tour of the production of the Red Tides. I am hoping to continue the legacy and bring the ship and company to Prince William County to benefit multiple communities, including the performance arts, as well as the waterway conservation efforts of Prince William County and the Chesapeake Bay. Under my direction as artistic director, we will have a dual mission of advocating advancement and public understanding of cultural arts alongside environmental preservation. Our ecology is intertwined in important ways, as is our many, many cultures. This dual approach will encompass ethnic heritage exposure through multidisciplinary dance theater, alongside environmental work, including waterway cleanups, utilizing the performance vessel of the Amara Zee. The Amara Zee itself is a teaching opportunity and presenting venue for performances and events taking place on the deck and in the rigging of the ship, with audiences sitting on the shore watching the show on the Amara Zee while docked. The Amara Zee is specially equipped for both large bodies of water, such as the Chesapeake Bay, and small waterways for travel throughout the connecting tributaries. The Caravan Stage productions offer invaluable skills and experiences for emerging artists in the cultural and dance arts. The performers become the crew when sailing the ship, thus gaining a very rare skill set of resourcefulness. Bringing the Caravan Stage, a non-profit with a home base in Jacksonville, Florida, and transferring its non-profit status to Prince William County will benefit our local citizens and businesses and investors who sponsor our missions in many ways. The vision. We plan on building a sustainable, long-standing performance arts community program at the local chapter while simultaneously providing litter cleanups of various waterways or assisting other impactful environmental restoration projects. I am excited to apply for the Boat US Foundation Grassroots Grants Program, as we share a common vision of promoting the cultural, environmental, and economic value of the waterways in Virginia and beyond. Because the Amara Zee and the Caravan Stage Company is such a unique, one-of-a-kind experience, our influence would be impactful in ways that other nonprofits wouldn't be. The Caravan Stage Company has a unique history and connection to the Virginia waterways. The caravan started as a circus wagon pulled by Clydesdale horses in 1970, and in 1997 launched the theater ship, the Amara Zee, which is modeled after a Thames River sailing barge. The Amara Zee incorporates the sailing mast and rigging for the scenery, light and sound equipment, and special effects. The shows are staged on the entire deck, on the masts and rigging, on the water and land surrounding the vessel. The audience watches the performances from the shore, dock, or riverbank. The Amara Zee has traveled and performed in all but one of the 7 seas, including tours along the Virginia waterways, such as Norfolk, Richmond, and Alexandria. I believe that this particular theater can help raise awareness, appreciation, and action for the protection and restoration of the waterways and the communities that depend on them. The income and sponsorship received from performances will support our efforts, and the performers on deck will lead these environmental efforts when not performing. Our performances and efforts focus on the Chesapeake Bay. The Chesapeake Bay is a vital natural resource that provides many benefits to the people, wildlife, and environment of the region. Here are 10 reasons why the Chesapeake Bay needs to be saved. The Chesapeake Bay is the largest estuary in the United States and one of the most productive in the world. It supports a rich diversity of life, including more than 3,600 species of plants and animals. The Chesapeake Bay's ecosystem impacts the quality of the air we breathe, the water we drink and the food we eat. Its wetlands protect communities from extreme weather such as erosion, floodwaters, and storm surges. The trees that sprawl from the bay shores and forests cool our communities. The Chesapeake Bay is an important economic resource. Seafood, recreation, and tourism generate significant revenue for all Chesapeake watershed states, producing jobs and boosting local economies. The bay also includes two of the biggest East Coast commercial ports, Baltimore and Hampton Roads. The Chesapeake Bay is a cultural and historical treasure. It has been home to Native Americans for thousands of years and witnessed the birth of the nation. It has inspired generations of artists, writers, and musicians with its beauty and bounty. The Chesapeake Bay is a living classroom. It offers countless opportunities for education, research, and stewardship. Students and teachers can learn about science, history, and civics through hands-on experiences in the bay and its tributaries. The Chesapeake Bay is facing serious threats from human activities such as polluted stormwater runoff, over-fertilization and pollution from animal waste, deforestation, wetland destruction from agricultural, urban, and suburban development, and sea level rise caused by global climate change. These threats impair the health and resilience of the bay and its inhabitants. The Bay is showing signs of recovery thanks to the collaborative efforts of federal, state, and local agencies, as well as academic and nonprofit partners. The Chesapeake Bay program is a critical part of this partnership, coordinating scientific research on the health of the Bay and providing grants to state and local governments to help reduce pollution. The Chesapeake Bay program is working. Even oysters are enjoying a modest comeback, but the recovery is fragile and needs our continued support. The Chesapeake Bay program is a family affair with partners sharing the wealth. The majority of its $73 million annual budget is distributed to the partner states, local governments, colleges, and nonprofits for the work they do. They plant trees along the streams, build green infrastructure in cities and suburbs to slow down and soak up polluted runoff and help restore and protect oyster reefs. The list goes on. And the Chesapeake Bay program is a model of cooperation and innovation. It is a source of pride and inspiration for all who care about the Chesapeake Bay and its future. The Chesapeake Bay is connected to major waterways in Northern Virginia through several rivers, canals, and bridges. Some of the main connections are the Potomac River, the Rappahannock River, the York River, the James River, the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel, the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. Some ways, a large vessel like a tall ship such as the Amara Zee can help clean the Chesapeake Bay and connected waterways are participating in organized shoreline cleanups, such as the Clean the Bay Day, supporting scientific research and monitoring of the Bay's health, such as the Chesapeake Bay program, educating the public and raising awareness about the importance of the Bay and its restoration, promoting sustainable and responsible use of the Bay's resources, such as the Maryland Seafood Marketing Program. The last slides include our project objectives. The methods and activities that we will use to achieve our objectives are: the timeline of the project is shown in the table, and this is our full grant proposal. For fun, this is the beginning of the first series of World on Deck. This particular piece is entitled Mermaid in the Grotto and will be our first year's touring show. Main performance days are Friday and Saturday evenings, with stewardship and educational volunteer efforts on other days.